guys don't have to look all somber or anything. I sound my barbaric yawp across the rooftops of the world. Walt Whitman. My speech today is about a man who has influenced my life in a very extremely way. Walt Whitman was a great poet, a great author, and has been a major influence on popular culture today. There have been plenty of movies that have been out based on his works, and one of my favorites, of course, is Dead Poet Society, which I'll get to later in this speech. I'd like to focus on three main poems today. Three poems that have really touched my life and influenced me to be a better person, to understand the world around me, and to understand that even in harsh times and in horrible places, we always have someone else to cry out to. I hear America singing, the varied carols I hear, those of mechanics, each one singing his, as it should be, blithe and strong. And I hear America singing, the carpenter, the mason, the boatman and deckhand, shoemaker, woodcutter, everyone, all have songs to sing, each singing what belongs to him or her, and to none else singing with open mouths their strong melodious songs. This poem speaks volumes to me. It reminds me that we each have a place in this world. That without one person's song or one person's voice, the song just doesn't sound right. It's just that much off. So with that barbaric yawp that we talked about in the beginning, we need to emphasize and sing our voices and allow our voices to sing. From a song that's about America as a whole to a poem entitled "O Captain, My Captain." A lot of people look at "O Captain, My Captain" as a poem about Abraham Lincoln, but I like to relate it to a disease that I face every day. It's a couple years ago I was diagnosed with bipolar, and I find myself alone, even in a room full of people. And just to give you a glimpse into what Walt Whitman was talking about, he says in his poem, "O Captain, My Captain," he says, "O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every rack, the prize we sought is won. Yet amongst a happy time we find our Captain fallen cold and dead. Exalt, O shores, and ring, O bells, but I with mournful tread walk the deck, my Captain lies, fallen cold and dead." There's a hauntingness in that verse. I walk the deck, my Captain lies, fallen cold and dead. We may find ourselves alone in a dark and dreary world, but there's always someone else that we can cry out to. Whether that be a higher power, whether that be our significant others, or whether it be our family. There's always someone that we need to strive to be better for, just as this man who is worshiping his captain, who's fallen cold and dead. The last poem is something to kind of bring us up out of a depressed state. Like my doctor always says, we cannot stay depressed forever. In Dead Poets Society, Robin Williams' character John Keaton, he molded young minds, especially with the picture on the wall of the sweaty-toothed madman. I'll always remember that haunting image of when he brings one of the students up to the front of the class and tries to mold his mind and to let him be able to creatively express himself. In A Song of Myself, Walt Whitman closes in saying, "I celebrate myself and sing myself, and why I assume you shall assume, for every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you." I just believe that this brings us full circle, that every atom that's good inside of me also is good inside of you, that we're made of the same stuff, that we truly are meant for something more in this life. Walt Whitman definitely taught me that. So I hope that this speech has taught you something about the life of Walt Whitman and how it's affected my life and how he speaks volumes in my life. And thank you.
Sit.
No. Missed that, John.